Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new episode. Today, we are going to explore some new words related to a setting that is very familiar to you, education. This new vocabulary will help you become familiar with terms that you might encounter during your daily activities at school or while studying. It's important not only to learn these words, but also to understand how to use them in real-life contexts. In the next clip, you will hear a conversation that will introduce you to this new vocabulary. This will help you with both pronunciation and understanding the meaning of the words in a real context. Pay close attention. If you miss something or don't fully understand, don't worry. We will go through each word one by one and then we'll listen to the conversation again. So, let's get started. Today was my first day in high school, and I have to say, it was quite an experience. I woke up early feeling both nervous and excited. As soon as I arrived, I saw students chatting in groups. Some of them seemed to already know each other, while others, like me, were trying to find their way around. The first thing that happened was an assembly where the principal welcomed all the new students. He spoke about the importance of working hard, making friends, and enjoying our time in high school. I couldn't help but think about how different this place was from my old school. After the assembly, I went to my first course, which was English. The teacher introduced herself and gave us our first assignment. We had to write a short journal entry about our expectations for high school. I wasn't sure what to write at first, but then I decided to describe my feelings about this new journey. During lunch, I met some of my classmates. They were really friendly and we talked about the different subjects we were taking. One of them, Jake, told me he wanted to study engineering in college, so he was already thinking about what degree he would choose in the future. That made me wonder what I wanted to do after high school. I still have a lot to think about. By the end of the day, I felt more comfortable. Even though high school seemed intimidating at first, I realized that with good friends and determination, it would be an amazing journey. And that was my first day. Let's start with the first word, assignment. An assignment is a task or piece of work that a teacher gives you to complete. It could be something simple, like writing a short essay, answering math problems, or even working on a group project. Basically, any work your teacher asks you to do, either in class or at home, is called an assignment. Imagine you walk into your English class and your teacher says, "All right, class, for homework, I want you to write a summary of the book we discussed today." That's an assignment. It's something you need to complete and turn in.
I stayed up late last night finishing my history assignment.
Our science teacher gave us an assignment to build a model of the solar system.
Yeah, but assignment can also be used outside of the educational setting, right? Like in a job or for other tasks. Can we call any task an assignment, or is it only used for educational purposes?
Great question. You're absolutely right. Assignment isn't just used in an educational setting. While it's most commonly associated with school or college, the word assignment can also refer to any task or duty given to someone in different situations. Next is the word classmate. A classmate is simply someone who is in the same class as you. That's it. Whether you're in school, college, or even taking an online course, the people learning alongside you are your classmates. Imagine you walk into a classroom and sit next to someone. You might not know them well, but since you're in the same class, they're your classmate.
During the group project, my classmate and I worked together to create a great presentation.
I met my best friend in high school. She was my classmate in almost every subject.
All right, let's talk about the word principal. This is one of those words that can have different meanings, but today, we're focusing on the one you hear most often in school. A principal is the head of a school, the person in charge. You can think of them as the school's boss, the leader who makes important decisions and ensures everything runs smoothly.
Our school principal gave a speech at the graduation ceremony to congratulate all the students.
After winning the competition, we took a photo with the principal to celebrate our success.
The principal is a big part of a student's school experience. Some are super strict, while others are friendly and approachable. Either way, they play a key role in shaping the school environment. Think back. What kind of principal did you have in school? Was they strict, funny, or always busy? Next, we have the word course. In the school or college setting, a course is a class or a series of lessons on a particular subject. It's something you enroll in to learn about a topic. If you're in high school, your schedule is filled with different courses, like math, science, and English.
I signed up for a photography course to improve my camera skills.
This semester, my favorite course is psychology because I love learning how the human mind works. What is the difference between subject and course then?
Great question. Although course and subject are sometimes used interchangeably, they have slightly different meanings in education. Subject refers to a broad area of knowledge like math, science, history, or English. For example, mathematics is my favorite subject. Course refers to a specific class that is part of a subject. For example, I'm taking an advanced algebra course this semester. Think of it like this. Subject is the umbrella, and courses are the specific lessons underneath it. A degree is an official qualification you earn after completing a course of study at a university or college. It shows that you have specialized knowledge in a particular subject. If you study business administration for 4 years at a university, you earn a degree in business administration. If someone says, I have a degree in computer science, it means they finished a college or university program in that field.
She earned her degree in psychology and now works as a therapist.
Many companies require a degree, but some jobs focus more on experience and skills.
A degree can open doors to better job opportunities and is often required for professional careers. However, in today's world, many people also learn skills through online courses and self-study. So, while a degree is valuable, it's not the only path to success. The word journal is quite versatile, and depending on the context, it can mean different things. At its most basic level, a journal is a place where information is recorded, whether for personal, academic, or business purposes. Many people keep a journal as a diary, writing down their thoughts, experiences, and emotions as a way to reflect on their daily lives. It's like having a personal space where you can express yourself freely without judgment. For example, someone might say, I write in my journal every night to track my thoughts and goals. In another context, a professor might say, make sure to use articles from a peer-reviewed journal for your research paper, emphasizing the academic importance of journals as sources of reliable information. In the end, keeping a journal, no matter the type, helps us stay organized, reflect, and track progress. Whether you're writing down your dreams, recording research, or managing finances, a journal is a powerful tool to bring clarity and structure to your life. Maybe it's time to start one yourself. The word entry in an academic setting is often used when referring to a written record or a piece of information that is added to a collection of knowledge. You'll frequently hear it in relation to journal entries, dictionary entries, or encyclopedia entries, all of which contribute to a larger body of work. A journal entry, for example, can be a reflection or response written by a student as part of a learning process, often in a notebook or an online platform. Teachers sometimes ask students to write daily or weekly entries in a learning journal to track their understanding of a subject. For example,
For homework, we need to write a journal entry about the main theme of the novel we're reading.
I found a great encyclopedia entry about the Industrial Revolution that explains its impact on modern society, showing how academic entries are valuable for research.
at its core, an academic entry is a structured way to record and share knowledge, whether through personal reflections, definitions, or research-based information. It helps us organize thoughts, contribute to learning, and access reliable references. So the next time you come across an entry, think of it as a small but essential piece of a much larger academic puzzle. Finally, we have the verbal phrase, to think about. The phrasal verb, think about, is one of the most commonly used expressions in English, and it simply means to consider, reflect on, or focus your mind on something. When you think about something, you are giving it mental attention, whether it's for decision-making, problem-solving, or just letting an idea sit in your mind. This phrase can be used in casual conversations, academic discussions, and even in deep personal reflection. For example, if someone says, I'm thinking about learning a new language, it means they are considering the idea but haven't made a decision yet.
I need to think about my options before deciding which university to attend.
Before writing your essay, think about the main argument you want to make.
At its core, think about is a powerful phrase because it represents the process of engaging with ideas, weighing options, and forming opinions. Whether you're making life decisions, analyzing literature, or just daydreaming, every time you use this phrase, you're giving something mental space. So, what's something important you've been thinking about lately? Okay, now let's review the vocabulary we've just covered in this lesson. Today was my first day in high school, and I have to say, it was quite an experience. I woke up early feeling both nervous and excited. As soon as I arrived, I saw students chatting in groups. Some of them seemed to already know each other, while others, like me, were trying to find their way around. The first thing that happened was an assembly where the principal welcomed all the new students. He spoke about the importance of working hard, making friends, and enjoying our time in high school. I couldn't help but think about how different this place was from my old school. After the assembly, I went to my first course, which was English. The teacher introduced herself and gave us our first assignment. We had to write a short journal entry about our expectations for high school. I wasn't sure what to write at first, but then I decided to describe my feelings about this new journey. During lunch, I met some of my classmates. They were really friendly and we talked about the different subjects we were taking. One of them, Jake, told me he wanted to study engineering in college, so he was already thinking about what degree he would choose in the future. That made me wonder what I wanted to do after high school. I still have a lot to think about. By the end of the day, I felt more comfortable. Even though high school seemed intimidating at first, I realized that with good friends and determination, it would be an amazing journey. And that was my first day. If you enjoyed this episode and found it useful, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on new episodes packed with essential words, expressions, and tips to improve your English skills. Visit our website to explore more resources, blog posts, and downloadable materials to support your learning journey. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and always think about how you can improve a little every day. See you next time.